I love Honkai Star Rail. Don't believe me? Bam! If you know, you know. So I don't really have a script for this video. This is it's just a picture of Silver Wolf and Sela, just to remind myself of a time when I actually really loved the game. And I probably have Bellabog's theme song playing in the background just so we can all remember better times. I've been playing HSR since day one, and for all of us who have been around for that long, we can kind of tell that the story writing and the presentation has not been well, yeah. That's worse. That's actually worse. So in all honesty, in the last story patch that we had with My Day and all that stuff, I kind of just skimmed through the whole story, and I honestly didn't feel like I really missed much. So this time around, I decided to take it one step further and actually just mash through the whole dialogue, just skip everything. Might I have missed some important dialogue? What choices did I make MC take during the dialogue? Well, usually it was the topmost one, or whatever one was the fastest to get through the whole fucking dialogue. What did the MC say during those choices? I honestly have no idea. It was probably some dumbass current joke thing, nonsensical bullcrap anyway. I mean, if the main characters themselves have already checked out and can't be asked out to even lock into the events happening around them themselves, then why should I? Why should I? I ask you this. Why should I? But even though I mashed through the entirety of the story, it still took me about 3.5 hours, close to 4 hours, to actually finish the whole thing. So if you yourself are actually gonna sit through it, good luck. I mean, it can't be that bad, right? Oh. Shit, well I'm sure at least they said they were gonna add more cutscenes. I'm sure they added a lot more cutscenes, right? Yeah, okay. So anyways, without further ado, here's the story of 3.2 told by somebody who skipped through the entire story. Here we go. Just one moment. What the fuck is this? What is this, Epic 7? No, I'm not gonna pull for your dumbass unit with her stupid ass global passive. Get the fuck out of here. And what the crap is this? Yeah, let's celebrate your anniversary, our anniversary, by me giving you money. Yeah, right. Nintendo's already asking me $80 fucking for Mario Kart. I ain't got money to give to your greedy ass. I gotta give it to their greedy ass. So the first thing the game hits you with is a recap for everything that happened in the previous patch of the story. So if you skimmed it like I did, or just skipped it, then you can just probably read that and you'll be fine. So what's the point of playing the fucking game? So like, just read these every story patch instead of just sitting through 10 hours of god-awful fucking dialogue. So the story starts off with MC going through the trial of Ornyx so that he can get the core flame for the flaming chaser journey thing. And after they blab about doing the thing for God knows how long, then they finally decide to go in and do the thing. So after going through this whole thing, you finally reach Ornyx, who's crying about mommy and daddy's in the sky or some shit like that, and she's like, "Oh yeah, bet you can have my core flame. You're like the MC, so you're like, you're him or her, if you're that person." But then she's like, "Oh, but you're lacking one thing. You don't have a future." So the MC is like, "The fuck you talking about?" And merchandise infused March 7th bunny thing goes like, "I don't know either," but then they get the core flame, and then they get the fuck out of there so they can ask the rest of the gang, what do you mean? What do you mean I got no future? What do you mean? What are you talking about? And so Don Hong is like, "Oh yeah, so when we landed on this planet, you fucking died. You had a spear through your chest and you weren't breathing and your pulse was gone, so you dead." Really? This whole time you knew this whole time, and you just waited until now to tell us this? Like, that seems like permanent information that I should probably know. That I was fucking, well, the story writing is so fucking bullshit. Whatever. So you're dead. You died. You're dead. And so Castoris is like, "Oh, maybe we can go to the land of the dead so we can fix that. And I want to go to the land of the dead for personal reasons. So let's go." But before we go, we have to get like a little token thing so we can enter River Styx, Thanatos, whatever the fuck they call it in this game. And the only way to get this token is to meet a new unit. I mean character. I mean person. I mean, who gives a shit at this point? And the only reason we're really bringing her into the story is so that you can dick around with her and end up falling in love with her, so you could just hang out and wait around for her to release so you can actually pull on her and forget the fact that you were actually going to uninstall this dog shit piece of shit game because Casterus introduced all these stupid malpractices and fucking greedy bullshit and you just wanted out, but now you got to stick around for this chick. And it almost worked. I mean, look at her. She's so fucking hot. Not to mention that she's just clearly like furry bait, right? Am I wrong on that? I think she's kind of furry bait. I'm getting off track a little bit with CZZ over here. I pulled for Soldier Zero Ambi just so I could M6 Pulchra. I got Ambi on my first 10 pull and I didn't even want her. And I still kept pulling on that banner. For her. Don't judge me. So you bet your ass that this cat girl is right up my alley. Oh, by the way, her name is Cypher. So you dick around with Cypher and Achma, and eventually she gives you the kitty token, and then she face shows your ass straight to Thanatos. She just flash steps your ass away. She could do that. Oh, fuck, come on. So Anaxa's over here trying to figure out some shit with PS2 rendered lady. I don't know, I don't fucking care, so I extra didn't pay attention in this part, and he's kind of like dicking around with the guild of elderly Karens or whatever the fuck. Anyway, let's just go back to the main story, because this is whatever, nobody cares. So you go through Thanatos with, I keep calling it Thanatos, I don't even know if it's called Thanatos, Hell, Afterlife, whatever. You go through there with Casterus, going around with Acheron, just killing all the mobs, because who the fuck wants to fight mobs, and fuck that shit, I don't want to do that. And in this place, you end up meeting with Maide and the Trivi person that died. Spoilers, I guess. So, I mean, this whole thing is going to be spoilers if you don't fucking know the story. But, yeah, you meet up with not Trianne, not Trivi, Trinon, Trivos, whatever. The one that has hair over her eye, not the one that has no eyes, and not the one that's super cheery, the one that's the tomboy looking one, whatever, who the fuck cares? The one that ended up regressing into the mind of a child even though she was always a child, who the fuck cares? You end up meeting them, they're there. They tell Casterus, get on with your life or whatever, be strong, do better, be a better person. I don't know. So Casterus starts learning about her past and starts trauma dumping about her bullshit childhood, about being born in Thanatos, and how she can't remember anything from before she was born. Like, you can't remember life from before you were born. Yeah, same, honestly. So you end up finding out that Casterus was born by sacrificing two girls. They were sisters. So they sacrificed themselves for some reason so that she could be born because the world needs death or some shit. I don't know. I don't care. So she has to go and revive some dead dragon things just so that she can have the sickest fucking ult in the game, just so she can make you spend all your stellar jades to pull her so that you can get her, so that she can power creep all the power creep that we just had and all the latest power creep while she power creeps while we all power creep. Power creep. I think I hit the quota for saying the word power creep in an HSR video. By the way, this is still not a script. It's a picture of Silver Wolf and Jing Liu. Do you remember Jing Liu? I remember Jing Liu. They were cool, man. Now you can't even fucking use them. They were so cool. Oh, for fuck's sake. You're bringing up Penacony fucking adventuring PTSD. I don't give a fuck about your twin character. Stop bringing him into the fucking story. So Anaxa is trying to figure out this theory that he has, that if you die and you're a core flame holder vessel thing, you will be reincarnated as whatever the fuck the core flame is that he has, the PS2 graphics lady. I don't fucking know. So he needs to prove that theory, but he needs proof to prove the proof for the proof. So we're hit with like a 2-minute anime cutscene about Casterus growing up, which is like the cutscenes that they just upload to YouTube to promote the character, but I guess they decided to just put it straight into the game this time just so it can count as more cutscenes. Whatever, it's there, it's cool. Yep, you just sit there and watch that for 2 minutes while you're trying to just skip through the story. So she revives the dragon, trauma dumps some more, and then finally meets up with the girl that was sacrificed to create her, that got Thanos out of existence to make her. So they have like this very emotional moment about them walking at snail speed, and you can't you can't progress through it unless you keep up with this girl in a wheelchair. And they have like this very touching moment, even though this is literally the first time they met. So Castros decides that she's going to become the new Satan of hell, or death itself, or whatever. She's going to turn hell into heaven. I don't fucking know. So the girl's like, bet I will give you the position to become the next Shinigami Tensei. But before I do, you have to promise me one thing. Don't forget me. Like, she just now met you. She has zero recollection of ever knowing who you even were until this very fucking point. She's not even your sister. She's just a homunculus that they created to be the vessel for whatever the fuck. So Castros is like, bet, yeah, sure, I'll never forget you, even though I didn't even know you existed until this very fucking point. And bam, she just becomes the new Shinigami. She's the Death Grim Reaper something or other. Even though she kind of always was. Like, wasn't she just born to pretty much be death? Like, she touches people and they die, and she was out there just putting motherfuckers out of their misery by touching them or do whatever. Like, wasn't she already death itself? That whatever, just whatever. But now she has a dragon, which is pretty badass, and also she has proof that people who unalive during the core flaming chaser journey adventure, they become titans after they unalive themselves. God fucking. So we're back with Miku Hatsune, rockstar shooter, eye patch link built twink boy, because he wants to hold out a boat for all of Akuma so that they can decide whether or not they want the core flamers to keep chasing their chase, or if they want to take matters into their own hands. So obviously the people are like, nah, fuck that shit, fuck these demigods and all this bullshit, we gonna take things into our own hands, we the people for the people. And then Anaxa is like, yo, Finon, you want to give a speech or something to convince them that maybe you guys are the good guys or something? I don't know, you want to give a speech? Give a speech, buddy. So Finon steps up to the plate and he's like, bad things happen. Bad things that have happened to you have been happening to me. We are all going through bad things, but you guys haven't done a damn thing about it. But I have the power to fight bad things, so allow me to continue fighting bad things, because I am good guy and bad things are bad. And everyone's just like, oh shit, I guess he's got a point. He's got a point there. Yeah. So everybody takes a boat, and then Anaxa is the last one that needs to vote, because for some reason it was just a 50-50 split, and the decision came down to him voting, which is fucking weird. But then Castros shows up, and she's like, oh, I have the proof that you sent me out to get. I got the proof so that you can prove your proving thing, your theory thing. I have the proof. I don't know when she did that, because, like, I thought we were doing something completely fucking different. Whatever. She's got the proof. She's got the proof. The proof is in the pudding, apparently. I don't fucking know. So Anaxa now has proof that the life has no meaning. This is all a stupid loop that never fucking ends. Oh, and somehow Anaxa tricked the elders to think they actually mattered, even though they never fucking did that. We never gave a shit about them. Nobody ever gave a shit about them. I don't even know why they're in the story to begin with. But yeah, the group of elder Karens that always complain about everything. Yeah, and Axel was like, you matter. You're important. You should cast a boat or whatever. And then they were like, oh, you tricked us. We don't matter. And yeah, you never fucking did. I mean, they didn't matter to us, the player, the person reading the story. Part of the story didn't matter to us. So Anaxa does like this whole grand standing that could have been boiled down to just 2 fucking sentences, just so he can cast the boat and be like, we allow the flame chasing journey to continue. Because fuck it, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. It's all a simulation. We're all ones and zeros. And he's going to be reborn anyway as a fucking titan. So who gives a shit? Nobody gives a shit. This whole story is fucking pointless. So back in the hall of the Super Friends, they have a 3-for-1 special for depositing core flames or something. And Castros shows up and she uses her global passive to revive the MC while also simultaneously killing half of the fucking fan base. And then she's like, and now I'm off to hell to make it heaven, or some stupid shit. And then Goldilocks is like, in the 1,000 years that she has lived, you are the only person she's ever used her powers to revive. Really? I mean, congrats on making it an even 1,000 before she toast her bathtub. Like, not even 1,002, 1,003, just even 1,000. What are the chances of that? So MC is back to life, but never truly living. And he also gives up his core flame, of Ornyx's core flame thing. He also, that's 2. That's 2 so far. Here comes the 3rd. And then Anaxa shows up and he's like, all right, I'm gonna head out too. And then so he gives up his core flame, even though that's the only thing that was keeping him alive. So he kind of just evaporates from the story. So he's gone, but somehow he's also in the next banner. And so Castoris is also in the banner, even though she's technically also gone. I guess they both decided to pull a Gallagher, but neither of them were half as cool as he was. But anyway, yeah, so on Access, he's like, all right, it doesn't matter because I'm going to be reborn as a Titan anyway. I'm going to be reborn. It doesn't matter. None of this ever matters. Which, like, yeah, I agree. All's well that ends well, and we completed 3 core flame things in the span of just a few seconds. Motherfuckers are just speed running the flame chasing journey at this point. March 7th is still in ice. Nobody cares, not even the Debs. She's just in bed, covered in ice. But then out of nowhere, Herta is like, wait, hold on. I'm the best character in this whole fucking patch. This whole fucking version update, I'm the fucking GOAT. I'm her. I'm the Herta. Everybody pulled for me. You pulled for me. I know you did. I did. I pulled for her. She's fucking awesome. I love her. So Herta's like, yeah, I'm her. I'm the Herta. But I haven't even been in the story that much. So you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm in the story now, and I'm going to Euphorius. So Bird Boy and Dad are like, how the fuck are you going to do that? And she's like, mirrors. Mirrors. You heard that right. Like, wasn't the whole point of this journey that the Express had no fuel to go anywhere? Because it can only get fuel by going to places no one's ever been to before, but Herta is like, I can go there with fucking mirrors. The Astral Express must be the most fucking useless thing in the fucking universe. Like, why even have a train when you can fast travel wherever the hell you want with fucking common household amenities? Like, what the fuck is this? This game fucking sucks. Anyway, so Herta is now in Euphorius, and that's where we leave it. We leave it at that. Also, this dude is here. I don't know what he does. I don't know what his story is. I don't know what his deal is. But he reminds me of the Ether Foundation people from Pokemon Sun and Moon. That's pretty cool. So that's the story for 3.2. Did I miss things? Did I misexplain something? Did I fuck it all up? Probably. I don't know. I skipped through the whole fucking thing. Excuse me. Hey girl, how you feeling? Feeling like you've been left out of this trailblazing adventure? Yeah, me too. You know, recently I tried to get the old Quantum team back together. You know, you, Fu Xuan, Silver Wolf, Sparkle, you know, for good old time's sake, and take on the latest MOC 12. You guys cleared in like 11 cycles. Yeah. Hey, but at least you're on the standard banner now, right? So maybe once you get to E6, you guys can clear it in 8 cycles. Nah, HP inflation would probably be way too high at that point, and you'd probably still be doing 11 cycles. But they are buffing Silver Wolf. You know, maybe if they make her attacks AoE, then you guys can, that wouldn't help you at all because you're a single target DPS. I forgot. I am so sorry. I'm gonna shut up now. I love Honkai Star Rail. I really do. I really do. You know, Silver Wolf is one of my favorite character designs in all of Gacha, maybe second to Yae Sakura from Honkai Impact 3rd. Not the travesty that was Yae Miko from fucking Genshin Impact. Not that shit. The OG Yae Sakura. Specifically the ice one. And yeah, I have her figure too, because she's my favorite. She's my favorite character in all of Gacha. Because before I started playing Honkai Star Rail, my favorite gacha game was this little game called Honkai Impact 3rd. So I've been around the block for a little bit. But yeah, Silver Wolf is definitely probably tied for first place with her as my favorite characters of all time in gacha. And the Bellabog story was like one of the greatest things I've ever experienced in a gacha game ever. It was peak. I know I used the words "who cares" or "nobody cares anymore" a lot during this video, but don't take that as me hating the game or not caring about it at all anymore. It doesn't come from a place of hatred. I'm just sad and disappointed. And it comes from a place of one-sided love. Because I do love Honkai Star Rail, but it's pretty clear to me that Honkai Star Rail doesn't love me back, the player. Honkai Star Rail doesn't love the players back. And if you do care and you still enjoy the game, you know, all the power to you. I hope you continue to enjoy it. But me personally, I'm gonna choose to fight the Stockholm Syndrome and leave while I can. If you still want to play, but you're in like a similar place to me that you just can't handle the story writing anymore, then just keep begging the devs for a skip button. Hopefully one day they will implement it, and until then, just keep doing it yourself, and just read the recaps that come up at the beginning of each version update, I guess. Because honestly, no one should subject themselves to this. Like it's gotten really insane. This is obviously not going to be an accurate retelling of the 3.2 story. I know that I got a lot of things wrong, and I know that it's not going to be accurate. It's going to be as accurate as someone who skipped all the dialogue is going to, retell it. But it wasn't supposed to be, it wasn't supposed to be a retelling of the 3.2 story or a summary of it. It was more of a passion project for kind of like saying a goodbye to what used to be my favorite gacha game of all time. I beat the story the day that it actually came out. Like the same day it dropped, the morning it dropped, boom, I beat it. I went right through it. I skipped through all of it, but I did beat it the same day. It's just that this video has taken so long to edit. So I hope that at least, some of you out there enjoyed it. I did end up uninstalling the game pretty much right after I got all the footage that I needed to make this video. So just saying, freedom is just a couple of clicks away. If you want it, it's there for the taking. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. I've been watching the devs of this team just do like an Olympic dive into the waters of greed, and honestly, I think this is where I get off this ride. Honestly, I mean, I had fun. I love this game, and I love the characters even more. And the memories that I've had with this game will always hold a special place in my heart. If you personally still love the game and you're still enjoying it, I hope you continue to do so. Also, keep all the staff over there, all the writers and all the devs, just keep them over there and keep them the hell away from CZZ, please. Please, just keep them over there. No, I don't want them. I don't want them. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video at the very least. Maybe I made you smile, and that's good enough for me. I'm gonna stop yapping now because I'm pretty sure you've had enough of that through playing the HSR story. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Later.